Good morning, beautiful ladies, wonderful gents. Got my Spread Love hoodie on. I don't know if you can see me out here, but I'm outside walking in these Philly streets. What's up, beautiful ladies, wonderful gentlemen? On this glorious day, we are chilling. Not really chilling. We actually about to go see if my car is ready. I've been out of a car for like 3 months, and I put in the shop last week. He said I was going to get it at the end of the week, and now it's the beginning of the next week. And so hopefully I can go in there and be in positive vibes, and they tell me that it should be ready in like an hour or two. If not, I can pick it up right now. So that's what we about to go do. We about to see if my vehicle is ready so I can get this spring season going and do some things. Good morning, lady. So we're out here. I don't even know what part of Philly this is. Southwest, west, fourth, northwest. I don't know. But we out here going to the mechanic. My car broke down. We now fixing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually replacing the whole engine. And that was like a hard decision because it was like replace the engine or buy a new car. Now, the reason why I replaced the engine is because I just replaced the alternator. And then I just put a new battery in there. I did a tune-up. And like 2 days later, the engine went. So it was like, do I allow them to junk a brand new battery, even though I could take the battery out? But do I let them junk a brand new alternator and get the bread off it and strip it down and make all the money off of what I just put on there? So nah, I decided to go and replace it, folks, because that's what's important. We have to make right decisions when it comes to your money and your budget. Don't just go out there and splurge because you think that you got a check coming. Like this income tax season, so a lot of people are like, yo, I'm just gonna get me a new car. No, always be on your budget and do it right. So let me tell you about black mechanics. Since I was about 18 years of age, I said I'm never gonna go to a black mechanic, because I remember when I had to get my brakes fixed. And I remember I'm a revolutionary person. I want my money to go to black people's hands. But yo, I went to this mechanic and he charged me $300 to change my brakes. I was 18. Then I went to the Poppies. They was Peruvian, and they was my mechanics for the next 20 years. I don't know why we always overcharge one another. And so my car was parked maybe like 3 blocks away from this black mechanic shop. So I went there and they said, give me the information. They took my VIN, all crazy information. And they called me up and said that it was going to cost me $2,100. $2,100 to put this engine in. I was like, okay. Not like, okay, I'm going to do it, but like, okay, you fool. You must think I'm stupid. So I already went to my Asian dude, who I'm about to go check right now, Tony. And I walked in the shop, sat down, was eating my little pizza. I said, yo, Tony, man, I got to replace my engine. How much? And it was no, give me this information. Let's look this up. Let's check this out. Tony just looked up. He had a cigarette in his hand. Said, yo, for that $1,600, I'll do it for you. With tow. $1,600 with tow. And they were told about $2,100. You know how hurt I felt? Like, why do you always want to rob us? Why do we always want to rob each other? So that's my point. I'm not even thinking about Umar, but it made me think about Umar. Why do we always want to rob each other? Like we don't need one another. So I'm on my way to pick up this car. Hopefully, like I said, it's all good. But before I go, just talk bullshit, I want to reiterate a little bit about that Will Smith and Chris Rock situation, because like I said, to me, I felt it was fake. I saw I read between the lines, and I really want us to understand that there's a stage that's being set up right now, and as long as we following this celebrity drama and this YouTube drama, we are going to be the fools that's gonna be laughed at. I've been watching a lot of sci-fi stuff. I've been really just into what I've been telling you about and just paying attention. And I'm telling you folks that Will Smith situation is a major curveball that was distracting Black America, black the Black world. Now I don't want to say America, the whole world of blackness, because we are so much in the dark that we just get caught off guard with anything. And as much as we don't want to believe it, Will Smith is an actor, and Will Smith is part of a system. Well, shit, just think about it. He was part of the what is it, Oscars, Academy, the whatever that shit is. You know, who cares? I don't care about all that stuff. I couldn't even tell you what the name of it, but I just know that he sits at the table. Will Smith sits at the table as a minority Black man, and they said we're gonna push you away from the table for like 10 years. Ooh, is that really a punishment? Ask Kanye West, do you want to go to the award shows? No. Do you want to be around these people? No. So no, technically 10 years sounds to you like, oh wow, he's been banned for 10 years. But for like 10 years, and 10 years, his last 10 years, how many times did he go to these award shows? So what I want y'all to understand is that it's easy to trick cattle. See, it's harder to trick the shepherds, but it's easy to trick cattle. As long as you are moving around like cattle, you will always be tricked. And that's what I'm saying to you folks. It's time for us to take these veils off our eyes and see the reality. Take a walk with me. Take a walk with me. Travel down these roads. Open up your mind. Expand your pituitary glands. Expand the pineal glands. Expand your glands in your brain so that you can actually see as you're walking. Because a lot of people walking blind. Take a walk with me. Take a walk with me and you probably be able to find something. You probably be able to find what you've been looking for. Take a walk with me. After we got past all the goofiness, all the shenanigans, I'm saying to you, I'm still here, and I'm saying I'm not going to change my conversation. My conversation is always going to be about uplifting that mind. And as long as you take a walk with me, folks, you'll be able to see. How many more months do we have before that supposed rocket hits that meteor? How many more months? See, that rocket is flying in the sky. It's supposed to be flying in the sky, you know, if it really happened, which I do believe. And so this rocket is in the sky, folks. Are we talking about it? Is this on CNN? Are they showing you footage? They have a telescope worth $10 billion. It's in the air right now. Are you seeing that on your news channel? Are they talking about that on Good Morning America? Are they talking about what's going on in the skies? No, because they want you to be caught off guard with this Will Smith, Jada. Why is Jada even in the news? Who cares about Jada? I mean, for real. Back in days, once you get past the little light-skinned cute girl, then it's like what? Jada has no value to us for our struggle and what it is that we need and want to do. What's up, kid? How you do? All right, good morning. Jada has no value. And so once we understand that, then we realize that we've been bamboozled, following these celebrities for no reason. And what they've been doing, they've been poisoning us. And they also been taking us down a journey and down a path that's dark, and it's a dead end. When you look at the round table, Jada Smith round table, she basically glorified being molested, glorified being pimped in the way that she's doing it to her daughters. And you look at her daughter and you listen to her daughter. Yo, folks, if y'all sitting back and thinking that Willow has expertise, y'all must be out your goddamn mind. I sat there and listened to them talk for like 2 seconds, and I realized that they are putting out so much poison that's really getting a lot of our young girls, to really focus on the wrong things. I don't really want to talk too much or too hard because, you know, this is a beautiful morning, but I just want you to understand that when you take a walk with me, you'll be able to see. I hope this motherfucker's open, but you'll be able to see the bull crap that's going on. What type of bull crap, folks? The best way I could put it is that your social media platform is now your pay-per-view. Your social media platform is now your Vibe magazine, is your New York Journal or your Wall Street Journals, is complete information. This is where it's at. So, folks, because this is where it's at, everybody who's about something will be right here. And because everybody's right here right now, we have to decide what it is that we want out of this whole situation. We have to decide, are we going to allow ourselves to continuously be led to be cattle? Or if we are going to wake up and realize that it's time to become the shepherd and lead the sheep. What's up, dude? How you, man? Okay, as I walk in, I'm looking, I see my card. I don't see my hood on the car. And I'm looking at my engine on the ground. That's my engine. Oh, Tone? Oh, I thought you Tony. Tony's here? What's the status of this? How long? How many more days? What's the status on this car? You said I was going to have it by the end of the week. How long is it going to take for this the engine to go in?
I don't know. Probably waiting for it in the engine company.
Oh, it didn't even come yet? So you just get this out?
Maybe it comes today. Take a look. What did you want the old one from the car?
Say that again?
You want the old one from the car?
Yeah, I know. That's the old one. Yeah. And the new one never showed up?
Tony went to go get it.
Tony went to go get it. So how many more days you think it's going to be before I have my car?
Well, to go to get it, Tony will put them both on it and be done by tomorrow.
Maybe by tomorrow? Maybe by tomorrow. I'm going to go with maybe by tomorrow. And this was just jacked up, right?
Yeah, that's what came out.
Yeah. All right. Maybe by tomorrow. All right. Maybe by tomorrow, I'll be able to have my engine back in my car, folks. All right, folks.
And then I'm pretty sure he's got 2 motors out. He's going to pick up a motor. It's going to be.
It got to be this, because, yeah, it got to be this. All right. I appreciate you. Thank you for taking this walk with me, folks, because I was going to flip out, but I decided last night to calm myself by having you folks with me so I won't be flipping out. So take the walk with me. See, this is the stress that we be going through, especially men. I gave them bread last week. I was told I would get it by, I was told that the car was very easy. I would get my stuff by the end of the week. The end of the week came and my car was still sitting there. And then finally, my engine's finally out, but it's a week. It's been a whole week since they had my car. A whole week. And now they tell me 2 more days. But that's what happens, you know, folks. Shit like that happens. He didn't get the engine. Think about this asshole Umar. You know, what's your excuse? I mean, go pick up your HVAC. If you can't keep waiting for it, go personally pick it up. Get a U-Haul, pick it up. Go get it. But stop with the bullshit. You heard? What's the update? Yeah, what's the update with Umar Johnson? Remember, he said April that he was going to have this major event at the school. You know what I'm saying? He said that he was going to have this big old thing at the school, and if you want to run for Congress and you need help and this and another, can somebody tell me what's going on with that? Yo, Slew, what it do, man? Everything's good. Yeah, I'm looking at the comments. I just want to see anybody who's talking. Let me know what's good. Damn, man, I don't feel like walking, man. I'm very upset right now. I was praying that I was gonna come down here and miraculously it was gonna be maybe like an hour where I can get my car, then I can just handle my business from here. But nope. Now I have to walk all the way from here all the way to the L train. I'm not happy, folks. Everything's actually good, Slew. You know what I'm saying? When I say good, this is my season. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, a lot of you folks allow other folks to dictate who I am and what I stand for, but that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hard hustling man, a hard working man. I work hard, even if it's just to get a beer. I'm gonna work hard for it. You heard? Or work smart for it. And I do what I have to do for myself. I'm not no bum like everybody try to portray. That was the funniest shit. You know what I'm saying? When people say, "Oh, he a bum," and don't even know me. So we all over the place with random thoughts today. We talked about Will Smith. I just did a little briefing about the skies because we got to stay on these skies, folks, because they said September is when that rocket's supposed to touch down on that meteor in September. And right now we're going into May, June, July, August, September. We got 5 months before this big Star Wars effect in the skies. You know what I'm saying? So I just need you folks to really, really start getting your minds right, because this is the last days, man. I use the internet world to communicate the same way I'm communicating to people when I'm out in the streets, on the trains, passing out leaflets, doing all the street work that needs to be done, on being that person just like Friday the 13th saying, "You all doomed. You all doomed." Remember that shit? If you're old enough to remember Friday the 13th? And the dude riding on the bike, and he was always saying to kids, "You're all doomed." That shit always stood to me. And I'm that person saying we are all doomed if we don't wake up. See, on these YouTube streets, you have a lot of people that always come and just give you entertainment. But they can't entertain you with pure, good conversation that leads to thoughts that make you say, You know what I'm saying? Not laughing thoughts all the fucking time, but I'm talking about thoughts that make you say, damn, where is this shit going? Where's everything going? Where are we heading with this? Because we going back to Chris Rock and Will Smith, because we talk about the whole stage. You gotta remember that Will Smith and Jada was in 100% of violating the whole Oscars. They were like, "Yo, fuck that. Let's boycott it." Blah 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 boom. And so his punishment was for him, his whole character, to be shamed. And that's where we at, folks. How we sell our souls. When you talk about Illuminati and selling your soul, how would you sell your soul? You would sell your soul where you would cry on TV and make these little kids think that you sincere and real, and all the shit was a $10 million hoax, a $50 million hoax, another movie deal. Folks, man, it's time for you to really start getting behind and supporting the real deal. Like I spoke to Ghost the other day, and I was on his live. He was doing something about Nature Boy. One, Nature Boy, for me, as Don, a man, I don't want to even be paying attention to a person calling himself Nature Boy and running around whatever way they run around. I have no interest in shit like that. So that's number one. But obviously someone do, because for him to be locked up with no bail, no bond, he's about to really be faced. He's about to really face some real harsh consequences, because they are about to really, like I said, with Will Smith, almost billionaire, and they showing how they can easily punish him. So they definitely gonna show the YouTubers how they can easily get you and punish you, and how they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you right on your live. That must have been the funniest shit ever. I don't care how messed up. Oh damn, it's never good to see a black man get locked up. But I'm pretty sure that shit was still funny as fuck. And even when you, it's funny as fuck. Why in the hell are you getting on internet to get locked the fuck up? You deserve to be locked up. If you know you're doing whatever you're doing and you know that you have a chance in the real world to get locked up, why would you be in an internet world knowing that you have a chance of getting locked up in just the real world? So technically the nigga deserve it. That's the way I look at it. I don't even know the situation, but I don't really care. Like I said, it's time out for niggerism and coonism. And that's what we talk about, folks. We talk about niggerism and coonism. Always. And we got to stop following this shit. We got to stop giving attention to it. And we got to understand where we at. We have 2 more years of of organizing off the radar. And technically, we're not organizing off the radar at this point. There's no organizing off the radar at this point in life. I want y'all to realize that. But it's only about being smart and organized. So we have 2 years of being able to be as smart as we can and off the radar as much as possible before it's all over with. Remember Busta Rhymes? There's only 4 years left. What was that album? The Coming? Whatever the album was called. You understand what I'm saying? We really don't have that much time for us to be able to organize on these internet streets because they telling you that we are cracking down on it. I can't wait for July. It's sad. It's sad because I didn't want shit like this to happen to a person, but I told my peoples, I said, yo, if he's a clown, a fraud and everything, I will be the one who's going to bring it to light. Because when you chose, you chosen. So I just want to need y'all all to understand that Umar Johnson in July is either going to walk away with his head up high and feeling like he defeated a giant, or is he going to really have his head down low and looking like a complete fool? And it's all because of Dusty Don. Because I have no choice but to really bring him to the fire. And like people say, yo, you still didn't get your money for him? Nobody can understand why he didn't give the money. So personally, all the worst must have to happen to him. Understand what I'm saying? For him to be corrected, all the worst must have to happen to him. It has to. And so that's where we are right now. I'm praying that he wake up because all the worst happened to him. All the worst, whatever it is, it's going to take for a motherfucker to wake up. And that's some deep words right there. Because if you heard my thoughts, then you'd be like, damn, Don, that was harsh. No. My man Pot said, take the evil out the people. They don't be acting right. Because both black and white be smoking crack tonight. So the only way to get the evil out the people, if the people don't want to release the evil, sometimes you got to take away things from them. Umar better be careful. You better be careful. Because humble pie will slap you in your face. Look at Nature Boy, huh? Humble pie will slap you in your face. Real good. So look at the topics we talked about in this little hot second as you walked with me. And they're always going to go back to Umar. We talked a little bit about Nature Boy. We could go in about that whole lot, but who gives a fuck about that? Who gives a fuck about all the women who's sitting there following the person? Pussy and dick, excuse my mouth and language, but penis and vagina is very powerful. And they make the human man and woman do the most craziest shit ever. And then when you add a little fear to it, you got a cult going. I've been around individuals like that, so I already know how it can get down. That's real talk. I've been around it, so I know how it goes. I'm sorry, folks. I almost got hit by a car because I'm trying to figure out what everybody's doing. So when you have fear mixed with sex and mixed with a certain level of power, you're going to have people doing things that they normally won't do. So Just like the whole R. Kelly cult that was going on, and everybody was see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, until the time come when we can. That's the same situation that's going on with Nature Boy. And finally, it just came out. Feelings couldn't take it no more. Probably watched too much social media stuff and realized they playing themselves. Like I said, I don't know the situation. I could care less. But no matter what, something went sour, and now this nigga's facing some time. And real talk, I don't think he is going to get out no time soon because he has to be made examples. And so we as people have to realize: are we going to keep allowing others to make example out of us, or are we going to? Or do we have the capacity and capability to make an example of ourselves? And what it will be the example that we make out of ourselves. Let's not make examples like Umar. That's not important right now. We cannot make examples and be examples like Umar. We have to be true, monumental, statue examples at this point in time. Take a walk with me. If you're outside, just look up in the sky. They say the moon is damn near 300,000 miles away. And our beautiful eyes can see 300,000 miles away. Our beautiful eyes can see something in the sky 300,000 miles away. So why we can't see something right in our face? Take a walk with me. You can repeat that again. Our eyes, God made us where our eyes can see 330,000 miles away. If that's how far it is, you know what I'm saying? 330,000 miles away. If you, come on, folks, think about that. That's what it say. So either those numbers are wrong or something's funny going on. Because I know when I'm in New York, I can stand on a high, tall building, but I can't see 1,400 miles away. 1,400 miles away, I'm saying. I can't see 1,400 miles away. I can't see from New York to Florida. I cannot, if I stand on the Empire State Building, I cannot see from New York to Florida. And that's like 2,000 miles. But that's less than 2,000 miles. So how is it that my eyes can see, just looking straight up, 330,000 miles away? I mean, that's like probably like a 10-year-old question for science class, but I don't think I ever got that answer. And so because of that, I want us to really understand the beauty of our existence. That's why we have to be better examples of life, because the beauty of our existence is far beyond your imagination, because you can't see what you're supposed to see. Ladies and gentlemen, Icy Don's in the house, taking a walk through the neighborhood, about to head up and go pick up some stuff. We out here hustling, we out here working. We are never laying on our ass, we're never sitting down. We are never sitting and scheming how we can collect money from people. We always focus. We are always focused. And once you can understand that focus, then you realize that it's time to support the real. $ Icy Don 167. We on to some good things this year. Kids are on deck. I just walked into the factory in which I'm at. Yeah. Like I say, folks, this is not no game, man. If you only knew. What up, Pay?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, baby?
Well, you gotta be putting in my buckets, man. These buckets I need in here, man.
Yeah, where they at?
Yeah, I was in the buckets. I didn't see it. Y'all set it in the freezer? They're bucket in. I really need it.
I didn't know if I
Hold on, let me see. I walked into drama. Let me look. Let me see. What up, baby? Yo, where this man's buckets at, man? I know, me too. I walked into. new person. I just came into the factory. Yo. Huh?
You turned 16.
There's nobody in the kitchen?
Look, me.
I think I'm trying to be discreet. All right. So you know what I'm saying? So what's good, man? How you doing, bro?
Hangover.
Hangover? No doubt, no doubt. But we here though, you know what I'm saying? We here. If I show you where I'm at, everybody would know. But I'm telling you like this. I'm rolling with a millionaire. Millionaire has faith and belief in me. I just need y'all to understand. Support the real. I see Scarlett in the house. What's up, Scarlett? Let me check y'all out. Dream on the board. What up, man? I see Verla here. So about I bet the black mechanic would have had it done. Well, he could have had it done, but he wasn't gonna get my extra $500. So I can wait. You understand what I'm saying? Also, another reason why I can wait is because I'm a legal dude. So it makes no sense for me to throw myself out there on the street so fast and knowing I'm driving around illegally. So okay, you know what I'm saying? The way I look at it, that's 5 more days of me being safe. So I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. Like I say, I want to always put my bread in the black man's hands, but when the black man want to take the pocket money out, see, we want to put money in black people's hands, right? But we at the same on the other side of the table, they trying to take the money out your pocket. They not even allowing you to put it in their hands. They just want to take it out your pocket. Do you think I'm going to work hard, bust my ass just to give them money? Oh, I got over $500. I just heard a story the other day. There's this dude, he's a pissy drunk man. And he told on the mechanic, because he's always in the mechanic shop. And he said, oh, y'all always say I'm a drunk, huh? Well, come around. I got a story to tell you. That's how the person telling the story. I got a story to tell you. Come around. And so all the people in the shop, you know, they kind of went around him and he's talking. He says, that car right there got a bad motor in it. And everybody like, what? He said, yeah, he took the motor out of this car and put it in this car, and then he went and resold this car. And then everybody sitting there like, what? And so when they went and checked, that's exactly what happened. We're always trying to get over in the harshest ways. So, you know, I mean, until we get, like I say, man, we real, I don't care what you think, but more than half of the black population, if they don't get their minds right in the next 2 years, must be exterminated. I said it. I said it. I'm going to say it again. More than half of the percentage of black folks might have to be exterminated if they don't get their heads right, because they are not serving no real purpose in life for the people. All right, folks. It's 10:27. I didn't get my vehicle, which is okay, but it means that now I have to spend time traveling, and I have to travel for like 2 hours. So let me go handle this business. I popped up in here for. I didn't really come here for this, but I came in here to do something. I remember. And now I have to do some work. So let me do something for 2 seconds. I see they in the freezer. What up, kid? All right. What you doing here? Playing Roblox? No doubt. You caught me up. Hey, Miss Kumu, how you doing? I'm sorry. You don't look too good, but you're fronting. Don't be fronting. You faking? She faking it, yo. Don't tell her to go rest. Tell her to go rest. Uh-huh. All right. All right. Oh, come down there, please. All right. Oh, you took the medicine? All right. Hey, lady. How you doing?
12 buckets.
Yeah?
No, 13.
Oh, that's your return?
Huh?
That you
No,
return?
13 on purchase, 16 that I returned.
Yeah, folks. This is what we do, man. Hold on. Let me close this out. So in closing, because I have to do something real quick, I just need y'all to know that Icy Dawn is good, in good health, good spirit, good mind. Nothing. Yeah, let me see. All right. Sweet fish. Yeah, not saltfish. You said saltfish? You get saltfish or Swedish? All right. Just making sure. All right. All right. So thank y'all for your listening here. This was just something random because I seen my man Vici. My man Vici said, "Yo, I don't know if Vici's a female or a guy. I don't even know, but who cares? I just know V was like, yo, we miss Dawn, so I just said, yo, let me let y'all know that I'm good. We're not sleeping outside, no rock. We're not on no carpet, underneath a rug, underneath a tree. We're not doing that, okay, folks? Don't believe the hype. Thank you for your listening here, your support. I'll see you soon. Peace.